Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back. My name is Natalie. If this is the first time that you're watching my video, thank you for stopping by. I hope that if you enjoy what I do and share here on this channel, you can subscribe and share it with your friends. In this video, we are going to talk about our total solar eclipse in Aries happening for us Hong Kong time, April 9th in the morning, 2:20 a.m. Hong Kong time, or April 8th, 2:20 p.m. Eastern time, so just the time according to where you are in the world. This total solar eclipse in Aries is happening with the sun and the moon at 19 degrees in the sign of Aries. This total solar eclipse is going to be visible across part of Mexico, United States, and Canada. So if you have the chance to see it, put aside the superstitious. I think this is a natural phenomenon up in the sky that if you are in the area, I personally think it's like a once in a lifetime experience to see it in real life for yourself. I hope I get to do that one day as well. So if you happen to be around there, go check it out. So this eclipse totality is said to be about 4 minutes and 28 seconds, which is like one of the longest one. And I can't say for all, but from what I know and understand, and from a astrology aspect, that 1 minute of the totality in an eclipse can mean that it will affect us in the next coming year. So having this eclipse totality being 4 minutes and 28 seconds, it can affect the places where this eclipse will go across in the next 4.5 years, so to say, because the places that this eclipse will travel across, the places that you're able to see this eclipse is being directly, so to say, to receive the most energy and to be affected the most. So of course it will aspect all of our natal chart. So take a look and see where is 19 degrees Aries in your own natal chart, because this is where you are experiencing this total solar eclipse energy. So this solar eclipse is having an exact conjunction with Chiron at 19 degrees in Aries, and this is a very hot spot because Chiron has been at this degree point many times. Chiron was at 19 degrees back in July 2023. 19 degrees is where Chiron stationed retrograde. Half a year, almost like 9 months ago, right? Back in July 2023. And so we have already experienced this energy. Think back July 2023. What's happening in your life personally, because we're talking about the sign of Aries, so this can be something very personal to you. And since we're talking about Chiron, this might have to do with your self-development, your self-discovery journey, your own healing journey. It has to do with maybe your personal health, your physical health, because Chiron is the wounded warrior. It can be related to your health, and being Aries, maybe for some very small percentage of people, it might be related to your head, right? Your head, your face, your or your overall physical body, because I focus on the head because Aries rules the head. So for some, this might be as specific as that. But again, everyone will resonate differently. Everyone will feel this energy differently, as this is happening for all of us in our own natal chart in a different place, house, right? So check it for yourself. So having that energy being present back in July 2023, now that we have it again, this can be like, and since this is a solar eclipse, meaning a new moon, so this can be a the next chapter, the next phase of this journey of yours, right? Maybe this total solar eclipse will open up the next phase, open up more discovery, healing journey for you, more of a self-discovery for you, right? Again, according to your own human story. So right now, this is almost like the halfway point. Why do I say that? Because as we continue to go, Chiron will then station retrograde again later in July, right? And until the end of December. And guess what? By the end of December, I think, don't quote me on that, I think this is on the 30th, so the last couple of days of this year in December, Chiron will station direct again at this 19 degrees in Aries. So this is a hot spot. And for some, especially if you have planets or points around this area, around this 19 degrees, maybe you're going back and forth, right, on your healing journey. Because as we all know, your own, whether this is a healing journey, self-discovery journey, it's never linear. Sometimes we go back and forth, right? Sometimes we discover more. Sometimes as we continue, old wounds come back, more to discover, right? More from the past comes back. Or maybe this is your health problem, right? This is your physical health that you are journeying through, right? Sometimes the journey goes back and forth. So maybe now you're opening up to the next phase, next chapter. You continue to work on it. The journey will continue to shift and unfold for you. There might be some back and forth later on when Chiron retrograde, but you work through it and continue to heal more, discover more, and so on and so forth. So this can be really resonating for some of us, right? Also at this point, Mercury is already in retrograde, right? Mercury is retrograding around this time at 24 degrees in Aries during this eclipse. So Mercury will travel back. Mercury already had a conjunction with Chiron a few days ago, a week or so ago. And in the next week, Mercury will come back, circle back, and have the second conjunction with Chiron. So perhaps later this week, after this total solar eclipse, you will gain more knowledge, information, right? So you might have more discovery knowledge, and you will continue to unfold and develop your journey as well. During this eclipse, Mercury retrograding also is having a conjunction with Aries, which is also in Aries. So Mercury Aries conjunction in the sign of Aries can be some explosive self-expression, right? This can be maybe you have something that you think is not right. I need to speak the truth. I need to stand up for myself, right? Maybe somebody wronged you, or maybe accuse you, or maybe you're feeling the need to speak your truth or express your ideas, your thoughts. You can no longer suppress because it's not true or not right for you. And this can be a moment where you speak out for yourself or for someone else, right? Or speak up or express yourself about something that you believe in, that you want to fight for, and so on and so forth as well. And sometimes Aries can be about social matter that is not just, right? Not right, and you want to speak up about it. You want to support the cause, fight for the cause, speak your truth, express yourself, and so on and so forth as well. Or maybe this is more of a personal level where maybe you are having a discussion, maybe a more explosive one with someone, and you are like, this is my opinion, this is my point. You want to let it out, right? Let other knows. And we want to take a look at the ruler of this total solar eclipse, which is Mars, because Mars rules Aries. What is Mars doing, right? Because this really kind of dictates the energy of this total solar eclipse. And Mars right now is in Pisces, right? And Mars is having a conjunction with Saturn, which is happening already during this eclipse. The energy actually, started right when Mars entered the sign of Pisces, and it's getting closer and closer. The exact conjunction will happen in a couple of days on the 11th, but the conjunction is definitely being felt already and during this eclipse. This can be a stop sign, right? We are having a conjunction with two malefics, Mars and Saturn. This is an intense, a tough energy to work with, especially for some of us if this is really impacting our natal chart, right? If you do have planets and points in Aries or in Pisces, right? Or in any fire signs or cardinal signs, you're definitely feeling it. If you have any points and planets at 19 degrees or very close, I would say, giving it, this is an eclipse, I will give it a very tight orb, maybe just one or even maybe two, okay? So maybe 2 degrees before and after 19, right? So 17 to 21, right? You're definitely feeling it more. It might be more intense, but for more of a general sense, Mars and Saturn conjunction can be a hard no. It's a stop sign. It's like pressing on the brake, because Mars is that gas pedal that's just wanting to go. We're ready to fire up. We're going forward. We're moving. But Saturn is that stop sign, no go. We gotta pause right now. It's a no-go. So when you have this push and pull, if you do drive, you will know what that energy feels like. If you press the gas and brake pedal together, it's like the car is just not going. You can even damage your car. So this might feel like that for some of us, right? Personal level, this can be an area of your life. Maybe this is the Aries house. See which house is ruled by Aries. This might be, have something to do with that house topics. Maybe this is your personal life, yourself, right? Aries is about yourself. Maybe this is something internal that you're struggling, that you're moving through. This can be maybe a personal relationship, because on the opposite side, we have Libra, talks about relationship with others. In Aries, this is the relationship to yourself. So apply in your own way, see what does it mean in your own natal chart. So this can be a hard no. Maybe something is just not happening for you. It's just not going the way you want, not moving the way you want. You receive maybe a rejection, a no, a block, a stop sign. So you're feeling that something is just the brake is being slammed on your face, right? Not the most pleasant energy, but always remember, everything happened for a reason. Universe didn't just slam a no on your face for no reason. Maybe it's redirecting something better for you, right? Maybe you will later see, oh, you know what, thank God it didn't happen. So you never know. Eclipse sometimes also feel like it's a fated event, right? It's a sudden changes. Maybe something going really well, but suddenly there's like a twist. There's a turn of event. Just trust, stay open, be flexible, see what comes up, and have an open mind and heart to it as well, right? Maybe this is also something that you no longer resonating, you don't want anymore, you no longer desire it. This conjunction is allowing you to know that, you know what, no, I don't want it. Not for me. It's time to let it go. It can also do that, right? And Mars and Saturn being in the sign of Pisces. Pisces is the last sign of the 12th zodiac. So it's the last bit. And Mars and Saturn have 2 different cycles. So for some people, this is the Mars cycle coming to an end in the sign of Pisces. Mars roughly have a 2 years cycle. So maybe something is happening, for the past 2 years, and it's finally wrapping up, ending for you, right? Or you're finally letting go. And in the span of 2 years, you're finally ready to let it go. You don't want it anymore, right? Because it's in the sign of Pisces. You no longer want it. And for some, this might be something longer in the sign of Pisces regarding to Saturn, right? This might be a 30-year cycle for some. Roughly 28 to 30 year cycle. So for some, maybe the past 28 to 30 years, you've been through a long process, a long cycle, right? Maybe you are changing and stepping into a different phase of your life, a different chapter, changing path, some life-altering, life-changing decision that is being made, that is being decided or let go during this time as well. So overall, this is the energy of the total solar eclipse. Again, like I say, eclipse always pack an element of surprise and fated events. So stay open, be open to what is happening. And for some, this is a new moon, right? Total solar eclipse is a new moon. This energy will continue to develop and unfold in the next 6 months until we reach the next eclipse season. So maybe this is just the very beginning. Go slow, go easy on yourself, and be gentle with yourself as well. So now let's take a look at the universe message for all of us, the collective message from this total solar eclipse in Aries. From the tarot card, we have 5 of Pentacles. We have Death and Aries energy card, 2 of Wands. So yes, for some of us, maybe things has just not been going well, right? Maybe you have been experiencing some failure, maybe something is not going your way, something is not happening, no matter what this means for you, right? So it's just not going your way, or maybe things are not moving as fast as you want it to be, you didn't get the result you want, right? And this can be different for everyone. Maybe this is your physical health, maybe this is your career, your money matters. This can be your study, right? Maybe this is your own business, your work, your family, some of your relationships, right? Everyone will, again, like I said, experience different topics in their life regarding to this energy. But just trust that this is going through a phase of transformation, right? Maybe something is just not working. It's really time to let it go. And know that by letting it go, you are allowing yourself to open up to new opportunities, to maybe better things. Maybe the no, maybe the rejection, maybe the failure, the block, the rejection might feel really hurtful or bad and might make you feel defeated right now. And for some, it might be a small thing, but for some, this can be a big thing, right? Maybe you lose your job and you're like, oh my God, what am I going to do? But maybe this opens a door for you to venture out, to start your own business, to pick on a new journey for yourself, maybe go back to school, maybe this is changing career path, so on and so forth. Just trust that something better is coming in, right? Open up to the possibility of anything, right? Allow yourself to know that you have the whole world in your hand, as long as you allow yourself to look more into the future, to open up your horizon, to look at the view. There's more than just this one single path or road that you think that means the world to you. There might be more options, even better options, right? Just trust that, even though it doesn't feel like it just now. And from the Moonology card, we have full moon in Aries, the Aries energy, cool your emotion. Yes, eclipse season can be very emotional. Your emotions can feel more tightened. Excuse me. Especially, we're talking about Aries energy. For some, this can be very explosive. This can be anger. This can be, so just cool your emotion. Like I said, be patient with yourself. Not the most favorite word of Aries, I know, but trust me, you do want to take things slow, rest, have spaces and time in between things before you rush and make any decision, right? And then we have last quarter moon in Gemini, clear your mind. Yes, exactly. Cool your emotion, clear your mind. This is the 2 must do during eclipse season. So, and especially we're having it in the sign of Aries, which doesn't want to stop, which doesn't know how to be patient sometimes, right? So remember, give yourself a little bit more grace and others as well, right? Lastly, our oracle card. Card 50, no place like home. I love it because This is about coming back home to yourself. No place like home. Home means back to yourself, right? No matter what is happening in your life, in your world, in different areas of your life, or around you, around the world, know how to come back home to yourself, right? Where you can feel the most safe and secure. Card number 50 also breaks down to 5. 5 means changes. An eclipse season sometimes means changes, right? Changes are happening in your personal life or around you in the world, right? In the midst of all these changes that we're navigating through, remember to always have one place to come back to, which is your home, yourself. Come back to your body. Come back and connect with yourself, your body, your breath, your emotions. There's no place like yourself, like your home, which is yourself. And when you can take care of your home, which is yourself, you can take care of everything else better. Hope this message helps. Feel free to comment below. Let me know how you're doing. Where is this solar eclipse happening in your own natal chart? And if you're interested to work with me, I offer all kinds of astrology consultation, tarot reading, and akashic record reading. I also offer energy healing session. If you want to work with me, you're interested, open up the description box below. All my informations are there. Follow me on my Instagram. I do host live and other events sometimes, so do stay in touch with me, connect with me. I look forward to see you again in the next video. And take care of yourself in the meantime. Sending you all so much love. Thank you for watching. Bye!